Champions 9 from the Humble Civic Center. We bring to you this week's edition of the Reality of Wrestling, making his way to the ring, Emilio Tovar. And just to reset the scene for everybody, we saw it last week. Sharmell and her new liaison, Abel Andrew Jackson, decided to make the television championship match at Summer of Champions 9 a multi-man ladder match. And we're going to need several qualifying matches. And here is one of those matches. Emilio Tovar has an opportunity to punch his ticket to the Summer of Champions. Already in that match, we know the television champion Rudy Garza, Eric Lockhart, and Diego De La Cruz. And speaking of...
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
What?
I do not believe that they are a part of this. But there's Jonathan Vega. And there is Aiden Cristiano, El Jefe, here in La Familia.
Well, when it comes to Emilio Tovar, La Familia is always going to put their nose in his business.
¡Arriba La Familia! Hang on just a second. Tovar. I bet you think you're pretty smart with all the little stunts you've been pulling on La Familia. Well, allow me to pull one of my own. You see, I've been granted a huge favor by Sharmell. Tonight, you're going to be facing someone who is going to teach you some respect, teach you some humility, and show everyone here what it is to be a true savage.
What?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh no. It's the Savage King.
Oh my. That is...
Savage King is Emilio Tovar's opponent for this television championship qualifying match. Whoever wins this will be added to that multi-man ladder match that will also feature Eric Lockhart, the television champion, Rudy Garza, and Diego De La Cruz from La Familia. And I'll be honest with you, Brittany, not loving E.T.'s chances. Emilio Tovar is an incredible competitor, but he is no Savage King.
No, I am definitely, if I was a betting person, would not love the chances right now for Emilio. This is, I didn't even know you could hire Savage King. Like, that's, where do you go? Do you go to Fiverr, Craigslist? Like,
well, from what it seems like Sharmell, and perhaps it's the influence of her new liaison, Abel Andrew Jackson, that allowed this match to occur and allow Aiden Cristiano to make that announcement of the Savage King. But here we have, the bell is rang. Oh my gosh, this is just a beatdown.
La Familia is staying up here on the stage, possibly shouting directions, if you can even do that with the Savage King. And we're seeing him live up to his name right now as he's just destroying Emilio Tovar.
I mean, honestly, I think they just realized that we have the best seats in the house, so they're out here to see the, no pun intended, savage carnage that's about to happen to Tovar. Oh.
Tovar right now is just getting dismantled by the Savage King as we saw him just exchange a look with Aiden Cristiano. The Savage King now picking Emilio Tovar back up to his feet. And remember, we've mentioned it already a couple of times, but whoever wins this matchup will be entered into that ladder match at the Summer of Champions for the television championship. And can you imagine what kind of carnage that Savage King can bring with a ladder when it's legal?
No, I don't want to imagine that. Oh my goodness. La Familia cheering on from up here on stage.
Now look at this, Savage King. I don't think Emilio Tovar has even gotten any kind of offense in, and as soon as I say that, able to start bouncing back, but will it be able to continue? Oh, look at that.
There we go. Oh, and
Emilio Tovar trying to get some kind of offense, and look at this. Big Hurricane Rana still able to somehow get the Savage King off of his feet.
La Familia now have made their way down the ramp. Maybe to get a closer look. Looking concerned about Emilio getting some advantage here, but
Savage King now picking up Emilio Tovar onto his shoulders. Emilio able to break free, however. That's how you neutralize the power of the Savage King. And now Emilio Tovar able to capitalize.
he needs to capitalize.
Getting him up on the shoulders. Wait a minute. Familia distracting. Oh, wait a minute. You see what Aiden Cristiano has that chain in his hand. Oh, wait a minute. He hit the wrong guy. He hit the wrong guy. He hit the wrong guy. Tovar. Tovar has a chance. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Emilio Tovar does it. Emilio Tovar steals one. He steals one, Corby Carrion, and he has qualified for the ladder match at Summer of Champions 9.
Aiden Cristiano being picked up right now by Jonathan Vega. But you're right, Emilio Tovar just got another one over on La Familia. And now he could be just one match away from being TV champion.
Oh, Savage King is not happy.
Oh no.
Savage King is not happy.
We might have to clear the entire building.
Very smart of junior referee Valen Brown getting out of there.
Savage King is not pleased. Oh my God, he kicked the stairs. Oh, he is somebody right here. Oh, Familia, you better get the hell out of here.
Oh, we better get out of here. What?
He is not happy.
Brad, don't hide behind me.
Hey, yes, can I help you?
Oh, we have a meeting with Charmel.
You have a meeting with Charmel?
Yeah,
With
Charmel.
Yep.
Us.
I don't know anything about that. Are you sure?
Yes, we have. Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
Cleveland. You want to see us?
Yeah, come on in, have a seat. Just finishing up, one moment. Okay, gentlemen, have a seat, Mr. Jackson. You are the hottest tag team at Reality of Wrestling right now. So I just wanted to tell you that you will be the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship at Summer of Champions.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Fantastic.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right.
Exactly what we wanted, Abel.
Thank
Told you we had a meeting.
Listen, watch it. It's Mr. Jackson to you.
That's right.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like your attitude. But I thought I knew something until I learned something from you, because you know something.
Because I know everything.
Yes, you do.
Following contest is a Texas Championship Open Challenge match in the Bowling Hall. Introducing from Dallas, Texas, reigning, defending Texas champion, Renzo Raheem.
Final boss indeed. Ryan Davidson has been holding this open challenge since winning the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship, and he's had some great contenders come against him, but so far none have been able to do it. We saw Diego De La Cruz take a bite of the apple. Who else have we seen in this open challenge?
Eric Lockhart. And, you know, the list is going to continue to grow as long as Ryan Davidson continues to hold on to that championship. But tonight, who is going to be the man that answers that challenge? We're going to find out very soon. And I'm very excited to see who it's going to be that walks through that curtain.
And his opponents.
Oh, wow.
Mexico City, Mexico. El Chico de Texas, Max Castellanos.
Max Castellanos, a former Reality of Wrestling Texas champion himself. answers the call.
A former champion that never lost that championship. He had to vacate the championship due to injury, and we haven't seen him since. This man could still rightfully be the Texas champion, Brad.
Well, this makes more sense what his modus of operandi is. Now, I don't know why he's bringing a steel chair to the party, Brittany Alwyn.
Well, he tends to bring that chair. As you can see, it has his initials on it. That chair is his security piece and a little bit of a reminder from all the previous matches he's had. As you can see, it's slightly dented as there's been several heads that have been plowed through that chair.
Well, here we go. The Texas Championship Open Challenge starts right now here on the Reality of Wrestling. It is a championship-filled week, ladies and gentlemen, because we are still going to have our main event this week, which is going to see Promise Braxton taking on Killa Kate in the main event. Will Promise Braxton be able to keep the promise of her mentor Booker T and retain the championship? We will find out in our main event, but right now we focus on championship retention. Ryan Davidson, Texas title, Max Castellanos. Here we go.
First time ever these two have locked up, and what a treat it will be over the Texas championship.
And it is definitely like two Longhorns locking up there. Max returning back to wrestling after a brief hiatus. Coming back here to, like you said, Kirby, possibly reclaim the title he never lost.
Well, the way I see it, Brittany, right now he should be the Texas champion, because we don't know if he would have already been defeated for it or if he would have already been champion for 3 years at this point.
You go tell Ryan Davidson that.
I'd rather not.
That was a smart call, Kirby. Ryan Davidson, Max Castellanos. Still feeling each other out. I mean, when you say it, this is the first time they've ever locked horns, to use a metaphor. It makes sense that this might be a slower pace to start things off as these two big behemoths try to figure one another out.
Oh my gosh. And these two are some of the biggest powerhouses that you're going to find in all of Texas. As right now, Max Castellanos seems to be getting the upper hand, but just like that, Ryan Davidson able to fire back.
And there we go. The feel-out process has been completed as the Grizzle vet has locked his target in.
Golly.
Moving our referee, MJ Bell, out of the way.
Oh, man. This is just some physical offense here from Max. Max better watch out. He's treating the referee like that.
It will be a shame to see this match end in disqualification.
I was about to say.
Let's look at this here. Ryan Davidson able to catch the leg here.
Had it scouted. Max Castellanos on one leg.
Oh, but no.
Look at that drop kick. Max Castellanos got to be north of 260, 265, and to get up for that drop kick is an impressive athletic performance right there from Max Castellanos, holding his hands up as if he's already won that Texas championship.
In his mind, he already has. And he has definitely the beautiful ring awareness, but we have to be careful with Max outside the ring. Max is a danger in the square circle, but when he's out of the square circle and there's things for him to throw you into or hit you with, he's even more of a terror.
I mean, we saw what he did when he did win that Texas championship against Mantell at Christmas Chaos, I want to say about 4 years ago or so, and that was one hell of a matchup, and it looks like he's just continuing the chaos here against Ryan Davidson. Look at this, lifting the champion with ease into that sidewalk slam.
Number 1, 2.
See Ryan Davidson already feeling the effects of the power of Max Castellanos.
using that full count there. Look at that.
Oh, shot to the middle of the back. Oh.
Very vocal is Max Castellanos, but he needs to keep an eye on Ryan Davidson. Cannot give him any kind of opening because this is what's going to happen. But now the lower back.
That low back coming into play. Ryan Davidson falls right back on it, and you see he is writhing in pain right now. It is registering on the face cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
You know, I always said these open challenges are dangerous because you don't know who you're going to go up against, and I think it's taking the toll on Ryan Davidson now at this point.
Look at that, just those forearms, Kirby, are beating down the Texas champion. What is he talking about there?
That's why right there they call him El Chingón de Texas, and that just basically translates to the badass of Texas, and he is just taking it to the final boss, and somehow Ryan Davidson able to get back up to his feet. Oh!
Woo! My goodness.
Both of these guys on the top rope. This is a bad spot for either man. Whoever can get the upper hand here could deliver some serious damage.
Precarious position. Can Ryan Davidson do it with his back injuries?
I don't think this is a smart idea, Brittany.
Look at that! Oh my gosh! A big superplex from the middle rope, and Ryan Davidson going for the cover, perhaps. I think he's trying to still get back into gear with his back that's taking a beating from this open challenge of the former uncrowned, as Kirby Carrion says, Texas champion here in Reality of Wrestling. Those are Kirby Carrion's words, no one else's.
Exactly.
As the referee is up to a count of 3.
Both competitors having to use the ropes to get back up to their feet and wearing the wounds of war here thus far for the Texas Championship. Oh! Look at that.
Knocking Max silly.
Little ruthlessness coming out. And the bear.
Here it comes.
Oh! Big fist drop there from the Texas champion. We could be just seconds away from a retention here in the World Gym Arena, Brittany.
Definitely could, but as we've seen before, Max is definitely
look at that.
A very smart individual.
He had that scouted. He knew Ryan Davis was going to go for that power slam, and there it is. He got it this time. Cover 1, 2, and no, not enough.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. One of the most beautiful power slams I have seen in this era comes from Ryan Davidson. And one of the most disastrous and dangerous power slams is Max is possibly regretting doing this open challenge. Oh!
Max Castellanos, look at that. He was trying to rush at the champion, but now catches him with that back elbow. And again, going to the top rope, but Ryan Davidson caught him with that enziguri, and now Max Castellanos on the shoulders, able to break free, and a backstabber. This could be it for the championship.
1, 2, and no. Not enough yet.
Another cover here, 2, but again another kick out. That just speaks to the resilience of the Texas champion.
Oh, wait a minute, he's going for that chair now. Castellanos, you cannot win the title here in Reality Wrestling like that. Maybe he doesn't care anymore.
Maybe he just wants to add another dent into the chair.
Oh no, he's gonna swing for the fences right here. He's looking like Yordan Alvarez, but the referee said no. You're not gonna do that, wait a minute. Ryan Davidson up to a vertical base, wasn't able to capitalize.
Swinging him around, but Ryan Davidson knew what was coming, had it started.
Oh, big clothesline. Not exactly the bear lariat, but big clothesline and going for a Davidson driver. And he gets it. Could this be all? Could it be all? Cover 1, 2, 3, and still.
Texas champion, Ryan Davidson.
Ryan Davidson retains the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship in an incredible match here for this open challenge between him and Max Castellanos. Still your champion is Ryan Davidson, and will Promise Braxton be able to say the same in our main event later on tonight when she defends the Diamonds Women's Championship here in the Reality of Wrestling's main event? But we have to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. This is the Reality of Wrestling.
We all know that an accident takes only seconds, but the injuries can last a lifetime. Hi, I'm Jim Walker, a Walker, Texas lawyer. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, a truck wreck, or a motorcycle accident, give me a call, and I will get you the compensation that you deserve. Call me at 713-552-1117 or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. You'll be glad you did. And why would you call anyone else?
Ryan Davidson, congratulations on yet another hard-earned victory. Continuing your success as Texas champion. These open challenges have not been easy. You don't know how to prepare for your opponent, and yet you continue your reign. Again, congratulations. Ryan, we are just a few short weeks away from Summer of Champions. What's next for Ryan Davidson?
Before I answer that question, damn Texas City, it's good to see you, baby. But you're right, Russo, it only gets tougher each and every time I step foot in the square circle. And that's the way that your Texas heavyweight champion, Grizzled Ryan Davidson, likes it here at Booker T's World Gym Arena. However, Summer of Champions, Humboldt Civic Center, July 15th. Everyone so far has came down this ramp and offered me a challenge. It's about time that I offer someone a challenge. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
What?
Whoa.
You can hide behind those 3 letters, MLW, as much as you want, but why don't you come down to the row and I'll teach you what a real man is. Oos.
Whoa, man. A massive challenge has been laid out for Summer of Champions 9. Ryan Davidson has called out the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. A man who we haven't seen in the Reality of Wrestling in years. Will he actually answer the call, though?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do that.
Abel, boss. Sorry to bother you. Man, congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you. Thank you. I need all the support I can get.
Like, big supporter right here. That being said, you know I got my match next week against Matty Ice.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That championship match, that big match. I need a favor.
Okay.
I need you to bar the heat from my match.
Tell you what, I can borrow the heat, but I can't bar Booker T. He has his manager license, so he has all the right to be there. But I can borrow the heat.
I appreciate that, boss. Thank you. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, and good luck in your match. Let's go.
We see them pearly whites.
Welcome back to the Reality Wrestling. Brad Gilmore alongside Brittany Howland and Kirby Carry On. We just saw that vicious footage of an attack apparently on Will Allday and Cam Cole.
I have never seen a scene so violent before, and they were supposed to be the #1 contenders at the Summer of Champions for the Tag Team Gold, but now the question is, A, who attacked them, and B, who's going to challenge the Heat?
We're going to have to find out, but speaking of the Heat, Reality of Wrestling main event tonight, the championship is up for grabs. Diamond's title on the line.
Yes, it is against the submission-savvy Killa Kate, making her return here to Reality Wrestling and already going for championship gold.
We're going to see Killa Kate, Promise Braxton as our main event, but we have more action to come here on the Reality Wrestling. Don't go anywhere. Diego De La Cruz, Izzy James, and there's one last spot.
And his opponent, from the Golden State, coming to the ring, Dylan Flair. He is the Golden Lion, Johnny
Well, they're coming to the ring by Dylan Flair. It is none other than Johnny Lyons, one half of the Nature Boys. And look at Dylan Flair, looking like only he can look, dressing like only he can dress. Can I get a woo, Kirby? Woo? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I was not, but has Dylan's hair gotten blonder?
Yes, as he's gotten smarter. It goes against each other. Normally you think blondes are done. That was the joke. Johnny Lyons is in the ring now, and he has the opportunity to join the rest of the men that I laid out earlier on in that television championship ladder match at Summer of Champions that we saw made official by Charmel, who runs this place, but it was suggested by Abel Andrew Jackson. And speaking of Abel Andrew Jackson, we know that he has, what has he got there? A Nature Girls shirt.
And we know that the Road Nation has taken a liking to the Nature Girls moniker, as we now see that shirt being sported by Isaac Morales.
I think Brittany Howland will agree with me. There's nothing wrong with being a nature girl.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with being a nature girl. I mean, I would.
Are you a nature girl?
No, not in the slightest. But I'm from the city, sir.
Okay, I hear you. But as I was saying, Abel Andrew Jackson, you know, the new liaison for Charmel, was able to make a stipulation for our main event next week for the Reality Wrestling Championship. He granted a request from Edge Stone, where Edge Stone said, can you bar the Heat from ringside? The entirety of the Heat is barred except for Booker T, who of course has his manager's license. As we go back to who's going to fill that 6th spot in that ladder match at Summer of Champions. This would be a big opportunity for either Johnny Lyons or Isaac Morales.
Either man could capture their very first singles championship at the Summer of Champions if they manage to qualify. But it is going to be a tough test regardless, because you're going to have eyes in the back of your head when you meet 5 other people for that championship. So we see Johnny Lyons strutting his stuff here.
Definitely oozing confidence in the ring. But Ro Nation definitely behind Isaac Morales here.
Johnny Lyons always loves to talk trash to the Ro Nation, and sometimes it costs him. So he better have, a little bit more focus if he wants to qualify for this TV title match.
I'm really excited that Sharmell has decided to have April Andrew Jackson making some oddly entertaining decisions here. I mean, Summer of Champions is huge.
Oh, look at that. Have you ever met Abel Andrew Jackson? Oddly entertaining describes him well. 1, 2, a cover here, and Johnny Lyons not able to do it. That would have been a big spot for him.
It was a very impressive feat of strength there by Johnny Lyons just a few seconds ago, able to strut while carrying Isaac Morales in that fall-away slam position. But maybe that showboating is going to be what cost him this matchup. As I said, he needs to stay focused if he wants to qualify for this ladder match.
And we can just look at the sportsmanship here from Izzy James. Izzy James has already qualified for the ladder match, and yet he is still in Isaac's corner, hoping that he also goes on to the ladder match, knowing that they would face each other for the contendership.
Overhead throw there from Johnny Lyons. And again, just strutting his stuff. Maybe 3rd time's the charm there. As he's going into the cover.
Cover here, 1, 2, and no.
Senior official JT Stevens telling Johnny Lyons that the shoulder was up. As now he is just charging into the corner.
We saw Isaac Morales as a long-time referee here at the Reality of Wrestling before, several months ago, making his presence known against the Nature Boys. Oh, and it's been all a battle ever since. Big cross body, should have gone for a cover right there, showing that he's still got some wet behind the ears.
Maybe the adrenaline is getting to him.
And that was something I was going to touch on, Brad, and ask you is, he has been a referee for some time, which means he knows that ring inside and out. Do you think that gives him an advantage?
I think, boy, here we go, cover. 1, 2. I think it gives him a disadvantage, especially in there with somebody like Johnny Lyons. If you're too caught up thinking about the rules and regulations, you're not looking at the person right in front of you. And Johnny Lyons will bring it to you if you give it a moment of daylight. Going for a cutter, perhaps. Wait a minute, there's Dylan Fleer styling and doing something. Oh, look at that. The gutter snake.
Oh!
He just got him with the right hand. Cover. 1, 2, no.
He had his feet up on the ropes, but you saw Izzy James there, able to shove them off, saying, not like that. Not on my watch.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. Cover. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Isaac Morales is qualified. Well, with help. With help from the gutter snake, Izzy James having his back and preventing any outside interference. Isaac Morales just punched the ticket to the biggest match of his career. He's going to be in the ladder match at the Summer of Champions for the television championship.
But now he has to face one of his friends in that matchup, Izzy James. Just how long will that friendship last, or will they help each other?
They very well could. We'll find out, but only one man can walk out the television champion. And we will find out who at the Summer of Champions.
Byline Surveying, over 100 years of combined land surveying experience in the state of Texas. The one call to make for your land development, construction layout, platting, and commercial land surveying needs. We use the latest in GPS surveying technology and office software. Our corporate office is located in East Texas, but our field crews serve all of North, East, and Central Texas. Not sure where to start? We're always here to help. Visit bylinesurveying.com or call 903-473-5150.
Sharmell, I get it. All great leaders make mistakes. But this one is beyond stupid. You got your grandest champion, your best television champion, in danger with 5 other lunatics in a ladder match. Look, I can forgive you. I get it. Because I always have a plan. And at the end of the day, don't get mad when I am and forever will be the Reality of Wrestling television champion.
Well, here to join us at the commentary table, Shiva joins us. Hey, how are you? Take a seat here. We have main event action for the Diamonds Division Championship. Thank you for joining us here on commentary.
Thank you for having me, Brad. I really do appreciate it. This is so exciting.
So exciting. The Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Championship about to be defended. Promise Braxton versus Killer Kate. Let's get to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Championship. Introducing first the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana. She is the submission savvy Killer Kate.
Well, here's Killer Kate, Brittany Howland. What do we know about her background?
Man, go ahead. I have personal experience with Killer Kate.
Let's hear from her, Shiva.
Man, let me tell you, she is a submission specialist. She is straight up, no joke. She's been from coast to coast. She's a hard hitter.
And her opponent from coming to the ring by 2-time Hall of Famer, Booker T. She is reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling Diamonds Champion, the chosen one,
They say when you win a championship, you get 30% better. But in Promise Braxton's case, I feel like it's at least 60. She has elevated her game to an impressive new level. And I know you've been watching everything Shiva that Promise Braxton's been able to do. What do you feel about Promise Braxton?
Let me tell you, she has completely elevated her game. You know, she's gone from, working from the very beginning to now, and the fact that she holds that title around her waist has proven the fact that she means business, Brad.
I agree with that. We've seen Promise Braxton really, as Shiva said, step up and elevate in recent months.
She has a 2-time champion here in the Diamonds division, and with the tutelage of Booker T, she has grown by leaps and bounds and has showcased that all over the coast and has been reigning supreme. But even though she is an amazing tactician herself, Booker T has been helping out a little bit.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have a little help on the outside sometimes, Shiva, wouldn't you say?
In my personal professional opinion, it's been a little bit more than dab.
Okay, I hear you. And here we go. Here in the early goings, both these women very great tacticians, as we've highlighted already. Killer Kate, a submission specialist, and look, going for an ankle lock there in the early goings.
It's smart, take her out by the leg. She won't be able to run. She won't be able to utilize any kind of normal techniques that Promise Braxton utilizes.
Yeah, absolutely right. If you can take out the wheels, for lack of a better term, Brittany, you have a great chance of winning this contest.
100%, and as you could see, Promise Braxton was shook a little bit. She was shocked that she was in a submission so quick and so early on in this matchup.
Able to get out of it quickly, though. Side headlock here on Killer Kate. Killer Kate gets her against the ropes and a big shoulder block. There's going to be a lot of jostling for position here early on. Roll up, 1, 2, no, only a 1, not good enough. Here goes 1, and not enough there either.
And you have to give it to Killer Kate, too. This is her second match here at Reality of Wrestling and already going for championship. That's impressive.
In a main event, no less. You've been in that position before, Sheba. Do you feel, oh wait, cover here, 1, 2. Do you think that there's any nerves on the part of Killer Kate?
Oh, for sure, there's going to be nerves. I mean, that's with any match, but, you know, Killer Kate has had an unfortunate situation with both her matches here at Reality Wrestling that she has always had her opponent have somebody on the outside. So I think that's a little bit of a disadvantage because she doesn't have that support.
That's a great point that Sheba brings up, Brittany. I mean, to have a second person or a second entity that, big body drop that you have to be worried about. Can't take your focus off and your eye off the proverbial ball.
Yes, indeed. But she's seeming to, and just as quickly it can be reversed.
Both women had the same thought, but Killer Kate taking the advantage. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh, she's going back to the ankle lock.
Well, you called it in the early going, Sheba, that she is a submission specialist. That ankle lock can be devastating, and now perhaps a desperation maneuver right now from the champion, Promise Braxton, taking a moment to take a breather.
That's what it looks like. She's shaking it off because I'm going to tell you right now, that ankle lock is no joke. It certainly does hurt.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't think she's going to win any favor with those kids over there.
I don't think so either, but we do have the favor in part of the champion. It is the championship's advantage. So if she wanted to just walk out, she would still retain.
That's true.
By the rules, yes, but Promise Braxton is somebody who does take her craft very seriously, and she loves being the Diamonds champion, and she loves hearing the referee count to 3 and raise her hand.
That is very true as well. She doesn't take it very lightly. She wants to retain that as a fighting champion.
That swing and a miss, though. Killer Kate. And Sheba, these are the moments where you have to take advantage of. When you have a moment of daylight to let your offense in on the champion, this is what you have to do.
Yes, you got to stay on them. You got to fire up. You've got to be able to get them. Keep that upper hand.
Swing and a miss there. Oh, wait a minute, single leg. She's got her. Can she get it? Can she get her over? Promise Braxton able to fight out of it. That champion, though,
she's struggling, though.
Well, you're right. We see the effects on the left leg, and look at that. Ouch. Cover here. 1, 2. Kick out right at 2. That's not going to be enough to put Killer Kate down, Brittany.
It's not at all, but here she goes back in the flurry of punches.
She's playing it smart, though. She's staying off her feet. She's getting her down. She's breaking her down so she can, retain that title.
Yeah, and also try to maybe even get a little bit of a recovery for that left ankle.
For sure.
It's been a target of Killer Kate. She seems infatuated with that left ankle. If that left ankle was on Twitter, she swipe right on Tinder.
And look, little bit of her own submission there.
She's trying to break her down. She's trying to wear her down, and that's what you need to do. She's playing it smart.
Right now, Killer Kate pivoting her hips, getting to her knees and back to a vertical base. Great ring awareness there from the challenger. Challenger trying to throw a couple of shots. It looks like the effects of this match are wearing on her. Not able to get all of it in, but now cover 1, 2, almost though.
Sometimes you don't need to be strong, you just need to be quick.
And there's that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background from Killer Kate trying to, break. Oh, what do we got?
Oh, wait a minute. Has her up on the back of her shoulders. Killer Kate trying to fight out of it. What is she going through? A roll through. Cover 1, 2. Could she get it? Reversal 1, 2, and a reversal. Nope. And looking for an armbar.
The armbar.
The pain, Sheba. The Promise must be in.
She's got to break it. She's got to break it.
Cover 1, 2, and she's forced to let it go. Booker T almost found himself tagging in. Back elbow. Seemed like Promise got nervous there for a second. Cover 1, 2. What do you think Promise should do right now, Shiva, to get her head back in order?
She's got to give herself a moment, retain that arm. You know, the arm bar is no joke. You know, you're dealing with your elbow and your shoulder being popped out of socket, and she's got to break her down. She's got to get on top and not let go.
Oh, look at that. Snapmare takeover. Both women thinking the same again for the second time in the match. Both down. Who's going to get to their feet first and get this advantage?
Booker T shouting words of encouragement over there in the corner.
And here we go with both girls going blow for blow.
Let's see which one of them stops and registers really the pain from those shots. And it looks like Killer Kate is firing off on the challenger, on the champion, excuse me. The challenger firing up.
Looks like she's got a little bit of juice back in there. And that adrenaline, I'm telling you, that adrenaline is a blessing.
Reverse DDT, cover 1. Or 2 count there from the referee, excuse me. Promise Braxton able to get the shoulder up before it was too late. And now Killer Kate has her in a full Nelson.
She's going in for her finisher. It's smart.
Look at that, tripped her up.
Again, this match is definitely wearing.
Went for Meteora, wasn't there though. And now, that left ankle. She's got it.
Is that going to be it? I mean, the crowd's behind Killer Kate here.
Dead center of the ring. Promise has to climb all the way towards Booker T.
Oh, and she's got that in nice and tight.
Will she tap? Can she get to the rope? Look at that, Booker pushed the rope. Booker pushed the rope closer.
And that's what I was saying with having somebody on the outside. It's the disadvantage for Killer Kate here. You know, Promise has that extra, support in a way.
Oh, look at thumb to the eye. Promise Braxton, powerbomb. That's got to be all. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and still. Promise Braxton retained Shiva in our main event. And the Heat are living up to their promise, retaining the tag titles last week, retaining the Diamonds Championship this week. We know next week is the Reality Wrestling title between Matty Ice and Edge Stone. But Shiva, that is a hell of a performance, although by auspicious means, by the Diamonds Champion.
Agreed, Brad. It was absolutely amazing. And she's definitely the fighting champion here. And she definitely earned that championship tonight.
By any means necessary and by the expert tutelage of Booker T, Brittany Howland, Promise Braxton got the job done.
She has gotten the job done, but I'm worried about that ankle, especially going into Summer of Champions. Is she going to be recovered in time with that injury?
We're going to have to find out, but for my broadcast colleagues, Shiva and Brittany Howland, our executive producers, Booker and Charmel Huffman, and our director, Kevin Bernhardt, my name is Brad Gilmore. This has been another edition of The Reality of Wrestling, and we will see you next week with the Reality of Wrestling Championship on the line. Edge Stone takes on Matty Ice.